First off, I would like to say thank you for the positive reception I got from my last video. Most videos going forward will be targeting specific questions and should be shorter in length. This commenter requested that for my next video I should discuss whether or not IDW Sonic the Hedgehog is canon and the links between them and the games. To clarify, by saying IDW Sonic the Hedgehog, I'm referring to the main run, Tangle and Whisper, Imposter Syndrome, Bad Guys, Scrapneck Island, all of the one-shots, and the classic Anniversary comics. I am not referring to the Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the official movie prequel, or other movie tie-in material. For those unaware, a majority of these comics take place after Sonic Forces and cover the state of the world following Eggman's takeover of the planet. With that said, let's now list the connections between the comics and the games in the order it's been presented to us. The most prominent connection between these comes from Tangle the Lemur, a comic original character. To start, we know that Sega is able to use her alongside other IDW characters in games whenever they want, due to having a tighter leash on the ownership of the characters compared to the Archie comics. Ian Flynn discusses this here.
I am assuming, and this comes with a big asterisk because I am not a legal expert at all, but I am assuming that Sega owns everything because it's tied to the license. And I would assume the contracts would be very clear about that given what we just discussed and not wanting to repeat past mistakes.
Given history, yes.
Because of this, Tangle and Whisper appear in both Sonic Forces Speed Battle and Sonic Dash. This is a good start, but because Ian is only assuming, this does not prove the canonicity of the comics. During Sonic Frontiers, Sonic has a chance to comment on some surrounding ruins, and states that
Tangle would love climbing around these ruins.
Some people don't consider this to be definitive, as during the ending cutscene of the game, Amy mentions Styx the Badger.
I wonder if Cream and Styx are free. Make a road trip out of it.
This line does not make Sonic Boom canon, so why should the previous line make the comics canon? The difference here is that Sonic Boom is clearly intended to be a separate continuity to that of the mainline games, as we can see from the glaring design differences in the characters and world. Instead, Ian Flynn confirms that the line about Styx was designed to introduce her into the main canon.
Name-dropping Styx and trying to solidify her modern incarnation was kind of testing the waters to see what I could do. So we'll see if that bears fruit down the line.
Fingers crossed.
IDW fully adheres to the game's canon, so using this, we can assume that the line referencing Tangle and Sonic Frontiers is evidence proving that the comics are canon. Despite this, many people still did not fully believe that the comics were canon despite Ian's assurance. It seems that only the word of someone like Sonic lore manager Chris Hernandez would suffice to put an end to this debate. So, in Sonic Official Season 7, Episode 7, the canonicity of the IDW Sonic the Hedgehog comics would officially be declared.
I saw one question in there, is IDW canon? It is canon. Mm-hmm. It does take place right after Forces.
So there you have it. The IDW Sonic the Hedgehog comics are considered canon. In a recent Bumblekast, Ian acknowledges how some fans feel that, even though they are canon, they do not feel connected to the game plots, and that the comic content may feel like filler. His response is too long and in-depth for me to summarize here, but it offers an interesting insight on the status quo of Sonic stories, and I recommend checking it out. As with the other sources, this will be linked and timestamped in the description. Thank you for watching this shorter video. Most videos from now on will follow this format and have a similar length. Please keep suggesting video ideas in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.